All right, we are going here. Well, I want to welcome everybody to our, this is our really our first kickoff of the first class of our Zoom class. I am super excited that we're doing these because of COVID. It's really hard to go in. We really can't go into homes now and teach classes. So we're trying to bring these classes to members and hopefully expand these Zoom classes out to more people. So those of you that are on, please feel free to, when you see our Zoom classes advertised, please feel free to invite whoever you want. These are open to the public. There's no requirements to this. You can be a veteran of oilers, of using oils, or you can be new to oils or never experienced oils or supplements before, or young living, so to speak. So please do invite others to these Zoom classes. Our goal is really just to get the word out there about natural health and through Young Living essential oils and their products. So tonight I want to introduce to our guest speaker is Tammy Dranksvet. Super excited to have Tammy on here speaking tonight. She will be talking about boosting our immune system and ways to do that and some of her favorites. And every time I've had Tammy speak, I just I always learn something from her. So I just want everybody to welcome Tammy, and I'll just turn it over to her.
All right, thanks, Darla. Yeah, we're going to talk about boosting the immune system and maintaining the immune system, and that's a lot to talk about in a little bit of time. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give 5 tips, simple tips that we can do to boost and maintain our immune system, and then I'm going to go into kind of my favorite Young Living oils and supplements, and then after I'm done, I would like feedback from whoever would like to share what their favorite products, or if there's something that I might have missed that you guys want to add, that would be great. So
Tammy, before you started, could I just ask everybody just to mute themselves, and then we won't have any kind of feedback once she gets speaking. Sometimes Zoom is causing that kind of interference when we're not muted. Thank you.
Okay, we're going to get started with my first simple tip is water. We really need to drink half our body weight in ounces of water per day. And that's a lot of water. And I've tried it. And boy, can I tell the difference when I don't do it. And our bodies are made up of 60% water, and we lose water through activities, whether it be exercise, just walking, or even as we breathe, we're losing water. So it's very important that we replace that water. And the requirement is half our body weight in ounces. Now there's things we can add to it, like lemon oil, any of the citrus oils. There's a lot of things we can do if we get where we don't really like the taste of water. We can add oils to it to make it taste better. The second one, and I'm going to go through this kind of fast because when I practiced this, it took me 15 minutes. So I'm going to go through it kind of fast. Sleep is the second one. Adults need 7 to 8 hours a night in order to boost your immune system. Teenagers need 9 to 10, and 12 and under need 10 or more hours of sleep. Now, what happens during sleep is our immune system releases proteins called cytokines, and these proteins help protect us against illness. So if we're not getting enough sleep, we're not building up these proteins, and therefore these proteins cannot protect us against illness. So sleep is very important. Now, maybe you have trouble falling asleep. Maybe you just can't fall asleep. Young Living has a couple of supplements that can help with that. Sleep Essence is one. This one contains 4 essential oils known for their sleep-enhancing properties. It's vetiver, valerian, tangerine, and rue. And this also has 3.2 milligrams of melatonin. It is suggested that we take 1 to 2 capsules 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Now, another one that's a good one to take would be ImmuPro. ImmuPro contains calcium, zinc, selenium, copper, and it has 4.2 milligrams of melatonin. So this one has a little bit more melatonin. It has anisha wolfberry and other immune boosting ingredients as well. And this one is a chewable. So this one's great for your immune system, but it also is great for helping you sleep. So this one, if you want to take it for your immune system, you maybe want to try it at night first to see how drowsy it actually makes you feel. There's a couple of oils, roll-on oils. We got the Tranquil and we got the Rudavella. Those are great roll-ons. You can either put them on your feet or put them, I like to put it on my big toe if I'm going to use it for sleep. Roman chamomile and dreamcatcher are great oils to use. And you could try diffusing lavender and cedarwood together, or peace and calming and frankincense. They're just two great, they smell really good together, and they're very relaxing. The third thing, simple tip, is diet. We all know how important it is to eat proper, and we all know how hard it is to do that and to find good produce. You lucky people that are in Arizona, you have really good produce. And up here, especially in the winter, we really struggle to find that. So it's very important what we eat. The foods we eat really can make a difference on our health and wellness. And I struggle in this area. I have absolutely no clue how to eat healthy. I try my best, and I go back to my old ways. But this book here, Stacy Teague's Kicking Anxiety in the Ass a Little at a Time. I don't know how many of you have this book, but if you don't have it, you have to get this book. This book is amazing. And she shares all of her tips and tricks. And yes, food can cause anxiety. So we all do have a little bit of anxiety now and then. And it's just she gives us tips on, what's good, better, and best. What are your better options? Change things a little at a time, and so on. Get the book, read it. You will love it. Trust me on that one. Also, if you're having trouble maybe digesting your food, try Essential Zymes. Essential Zyme, this one is a capsule, and you take it before a meal. And then there's Essential Zyme 4, which you take with your meal. And we can talk a little bit more about them if anybody has any questions, but I'm going to continue on and we can talk about them later. Number 4 is the products we use. The chemicals in the products we use really raise havoc on our immune system. And did you know that the average person applies 300 chemicals per day, and 80 of these chemicals are before breakfast? So our shampoos, our conditioners, our body washes, all of our hair products, everything we use probably has a chemical in it. And these can really interrupt our immune system. So we need to be aware of the chemicals we're using in our home, even in our cleaning products. That's where Thieves comes in. It's one cleaning product and you can use it everywhere. So checking into the chemicals we use and do not use can help us to support our immune system. And the 5th thing that's very simple is how you start your day. It's very important how you start your day. If you start your day and not in a very bad mood, your whole day is probably going to be that way. So start your day with gratitude. Before you even get out of bed, think about at least 5 things that you're grateful for. Now, if you can write this down, there's even more power. It's more powerful than ever. But even just thinking about it you're going to start your day being grateful, and you're going to start your day in a great way. The next thing is meditation. Whether you do this in the morning or whether you do this in the afternoon, evening, whether you do it standing in your shower, it doesn't matter. But meditation relaxes your mind, helps you to deal with stress, improves concentration, and trains your mind to deal with life's situations. This is something I have been putting into practice for about 2 months now, and it has made a huge difference in my life. So these are just the 5 simple things that we can do to maintain and boost our immune system. But now getting into some of my favorite Young Living essential oils, and I use them topically, aromatically, and internally. I use Thieves daily. I diffuse Thieves, and I probably add a couple drops of cinnamon bark to my Thieves when I'm diffusing it. I put Thieves on my feet morning and night. And I also, if I'm feeling like I'm coming down with something, I will take Thieves in a capsule. I will take 10 drops of Thieves in a capsule. And I will probably do this every 4 hours. I only do that for 1 to 2 days. And usually I don't even have to do that, and I'm better. Now, there's one thing I seen when I was scrolling through Vital 180, and I don't know how many, maybe some of you saw this as well, but I saw somebody had asked the question, can your body become resistant to Thieves? Like if you're taking it internally, can your body become resistant to it? Because we all know that some medications and some things we take, our body can build up a resistance to it. Well, Randy Murrah answered the question. And he said, according to Gary Young, the bugs in our bodies do not develop resistance to Thieves because Thieves is not created in a lab. So the constituents change a little in each batch. So therefore, with this ever-changing formula, it prevents resistance buildup. So I thought that was a really interesting, I've seen that question asked before, and I've never really known the answer to it. And I thought that was really interesting. So if somebody asks you that, now you know that, no, you cannot build up a resistance to Thieves. Another one that I like to diffuse, and it's not necessarily that it's Emu Power, and it's not necessarily that I like the smell of it. I just know it's a powerful oil and it's great to diffuse. So I diffuse this in the morning. I diffuse it once. I actually have like 4 or 5 diffusers going in each room, or one in each room. So I probably have 4 to 5 going. So there's something different going in each one. And in one of them, it's always Emu Power. Now, this is a pretty powerful oil. It's got hyssop, mountain savory, cistus, ravensara, frankincense, oregano, clove, cumin, and Idaho tansy. So it is loaded, and it's just great for our immune system. Some other great immune boosting oils are oregano, frankincense, lemon, cinnamon bark, cumin, ledum, tea tree, lavender, rosemary, geranium, peppermint, Exodus 2, and Egyptian gold. How many of you, raise your hand, how many of you here have Egyptian gold? Do you love it? Oh.
Yes, it's amazing.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah.
It's another oil that is loaded, but it was a promo in July. It's great for the immune system, and we can't get it. So if you ever see that oil available, grab it, and then please message me. So make sure I see it, because I'm going to get that oil if I can get my hands on it again. So one thing else I learned through researching all about immune system is that cinnamon, clove, thyme, oregano, and tea tree are some of the strongest germ fighting oils that we have. And if you add a eucalyptus, a lavender, or any of the citrus oils to any of those germ fighting oils, it may help you alleviate some of your symptoms. So when you're thinking about, well, what should I put with cinnamon? Maybe put eucalyptus with it, or maybe put a citrus oil with it. And you're gonna get the benefit of the germ fighting, plus you're gonna get something that might alleviate some of your symptoms. Some of my favorite diffuser blends are 5 drops of lavender, 3 drops of rosemary, and 2 drops of geranium. Another one is 2 drops each of spearmint, cedarwood, eucalyptus radiata, and lime. Both of those, they smell really good, and they're gonna give you great support for your immune system, respiratory, and emotional balance. I like to do a roll-on recipe, sometimes just something a little different than thieves. I like to add 10 drops of thieves, 5 drops of lemon, 5 drops of peppermint, 3 drops of oregano, 3 drops of frankincense, 1 drop of tea tree, 1 drop of purification, and the rest V6. And I'll do that and I'll have it with me or whatever. Maybe I'll use it every day. Maybe I won't use it every day, but it's just a little extra added boost to the thieves. And then another thing about using your oils is always use your oils with an intention. Whatever you want that oil to do, either speak it out loud or think it to yourself as you're dropping it. Take and drop your oil like this from a distance, and then just think about what you want that oil to do before you put it on and use it. So next thing we're going to get into is the supplements. And before we talk about the supplements, I just want to mention that there is a huge difference in supplements. There's a difference between Young Living supplements and regular store-bought supplements. Young Living supplements have an 80% absorption rate compared to most supplements, which only have a 30% absorption rate. Now, the difference in these supplements is in their bioavailability and their essential oil content. Most supplements don't contain essential oils. Gary Young was the first to formulate supplements with essential oils. So we have great supplements through Young Living. So essential oils, if used into a supplement, make the nutrients and vitamins more bioavailable in the body, which means that the body can absorb them and use them as nutrients. So our supplements are amazing. And I've listened to a lot of different, like Carol Brinkman will say, a lot of different doctors will talk about, and they'll say that the Young Living supplements are amazing because they have the essential oils in them. So some of my favorite things that I use daily, of course, Nisha. Nisha is a whole body supplement. It supports normal cellular function, supports normal energy levels and eye health. It's very high in antioxidants and D-limonene. And antioxidants are what make an on-friendly environment for the free radicals. And we all know we have free radicals because we all are out and about and we use products that maybe contain some chemicals. So it's great to be drinking our Nisha Red. Now, I drink it recommends that you drink 1 to 2 or more ounces of Nisha per day. I probably drink 2 to 5 or 6 or 8 a day, just depending on the day. I've been doing that Nisha Red drink, which is amazing also. I just started doing that. But I also found this shot that's great for the immunity. 1 ounce of Nisha Red, 1 drop of Thieves, and 1 drop of Copaiba. Copaiba is a very powerful anti-inflammatory, so it's a great thing because illness starts from inflammation. So it's a great thing to add Copaiba to your Nisha Red. One of the other things I do daily is vitamin C. It is recommended that we take 500 to 1,000 milligrams per day, and that's just because we are all different. You know, what I need to take for vitamin C and what you need to take for vitamin C, it's not going to be the same. I've had my levels tested. I know how much I need, and then I listen to my body. And if I think about vitamin C, I'll go pop another one. So our bodies do not produce vitamin C. And that is something we need to supplement. So vitamin C is an antioxidant, and Young Living has 2 different kinds. And I only have the chewable down here with me, but There is a tablet, and that has 650 milligrams of vitamin C, and it is recommended that you take 1 for maintenance and 2 or more for additional support. It also has some calcium, magnesium, and zinc. Now the chewable, which is the one I like to take, has 150 milligrams of vitamin C, and it is recommended that you take 3 per day for maintenance and more if you're feeling compromised. So you do have to take more of the chewable. So you need to decide for yourself which one is going to be better for you. They're both great products. One thing I like about the chewable and why I am doing the chewable is because it's easier to absorb. When you take the chewable and you put it in your mouth and you let it sit there for a while and then you chew it up, it's going right into your bloodstream. It does not have to go into the stomach or the liver. It bypasses the stomach and the liver. So it's an excellent way to take your vitamins. And when the chewables were out of stock, I do know somebody that took the capsules and took them apart and let them sit in her mouth. I have no idea how that was, but it is a great way to take your vitamins. Now, vitamin D is another must.
Tammy, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
With the vitamin C, the chewable, it has like camu or something in it too.
Yep.
Do you know like the benefits of that? I just heard like that was in that and it was on that one show.
I don't. I listened to
Okay.
Dr. Minky too, and he talked about camu, but he did not say, and I haven't researched it. That'd be a great thing to research though. I do not know.
I was just curious. I haven't really looked into it, but
Yeah,
okay.
no, that's a good thing. I should look into that too. So on to the vitamin D. The vitamin D is a chewable. These taste amazing. I don't know who all has tried these, but these are just like candy to me. It is recommended we take 2,000 to 5,000 IUs, which IU is international units. And our bodies do produce some vitamin D, but we need the sun to do so. Arizona has awesome sun. Minnesota, not so much. And then you do have to be out in the sun for quite some period of time to get the benefits. So most people are vitamin D deficient. It's a good idea to get your levels tested so you know where you're at. Vitamin D deficiency has been linked to most all ailments. So vitamin D is a supplement that we really need to make sure we have in our systems. It is recommended that you take 2 of these chewables daily. Now, each chewable is 25 milligrams of vitamin C, which 25 milligrams is equal to 1,000 IUs. So if you were going to take 2,000, you would need 2 of them. If, for me, I have been told I need to take 5,000 IUs of vitamin D daily, I have to take 5 of these. It doesn't break my heart. They're delicious. So we are all different, and we just need to listen to our bodies or get your levels tested, because that's one way you will know what your vitamin D levels are. Another thing that is very important is zinc. We should have 15 milligrams per day of zinc. Now, Young Living does not have a zinc supplement, but they have some supplements that have zinc in them. My favorite multivitamin, which is the Master Formula, which comes in little packets like this, it has 15 milligrams of zinc. Now, there are some other products that also have zinc. I'm not going to go over them right now. Some of them have just a trace of zinc. The one that has the most is your Master Formula that has the 15 milligrams of zinc. So if you're taking Master Formula, you're getting a good dose of zinc. Next favorite product is Inner Defense. Inner Defense is loaded. It's got thieves, oregano, and thyme in it. It is great for this time of year. It is recommended to take 1 per day or 3 or more if you're feeling ill. Now, I do take one of these per day, just I want to keep built up with thieves, oregano. I want to keep my immune system as strong as I possibly can. If I'm feeling something coming on, I may take more of these, or I may do the thieves in the capsule. I might do, if I run out of inner defense, you can take 8 drops of thieves and 4 drops of oregano and put it in a capsule, and you're good to go. You can add B6 to the capsule if you choose. A lot of times I don't. I just put the oils in and take them that way. Super B is also very important to our for our immune system. B vitamins are not stored in our bodies, and we do need to replenish them daily. The Super B from Young Living has all 8 energy boosting and mood supporting B vitamins. So there's also B vitamins in the master formula. So Super B is another, it's a must have as far as I am concerned. So those are my top supplements that I would recommend. And I also take multigreens, which is great for your nervous system and your circulatory system. I take sulfurzyme for my joints, and when I don't take it, I know it. Another one that I've been taking recently that I tried a while ago and just I couldn't do it was Mineral Essence. I don't know how many of you have tried Mineral Essence, but it's not, I don't know. It's just hard to take it. But there are some things that you can do. You can put it in a capsule, but you'd have to take like 5 capsules of it. One trick I learned from Stacy Teagues, which came through Paula, was put it on your feet. So that's what I've been doing. I've been putting it on my feet. And yeah, maybe not, like I'll take a dropper for each foot, and maybe I'm not taking the quite a right amount, but I am getting some of it, we absorb through our feet really fast. So I know I'm getting some, and that's my way that I'm going to take Mineral Essence. So that's just a trick. Again, most ailments are linked to a mineral deficiency. So having our minerals and our supplementing is very important, because we know we cannot eat the right amounts of food that we need to eat.
I was just going to say, Tammy, I end up putting my Mineral Essence in my thieves in the morning.
Oh,
not my thieves, in my Nicorette.
How does that go?
Well, it definitely changes the taste, but I can at least get the Mineral Essence down.
Oh, that's a good idea too.
So that helps.
Yeah. So these are my top supplements, and these are my things that I like to do to support my health and wellness. And you guys have shared a little bit on things that you like and what has worked for you. But I would love to hear some more of, what do you guys do? What do you like? Or if you have any questions, I'm sure one of us on here can answer. So I'm just going to turn it back over to Darla and say, whoever wants to comment, share, please do.
Well, I just wanted to make one comment about the vitamin C. I have a friend down here who got the virus, and I happen to have ordered a couple of bottles of vitamin C because I take it all the time. And so I was just reading over the product information, and something I hadn't realized before was on the Chewable, which I like and which I had, is if you have a allergic reaction to latex, you could have a reaction on your skin from the Chewable orange. So that was just something I hadn't realized before, and I mentioned that to her and I asked her if she had any reaction to latex, and she didn't. So, all was good. But that's something that's kind of, I have a reaction to latex, but I don't have a problem with it. So, everybody's different. So,
Thanks, Carla. Yeah, everybody is different. And when you talk about it, like I can't wear latex gloves. My hands get all itchy, but
Uh-huh.
I've never had a problem with
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I didn't know that. So, yeah.
it's kind of interesting.
Thank you, Tammy. That was really good. It's just good, like refresher and to learn more. Paula posted some about the Camu in the comments too, if you guys know how to look at those. They're just really, it's really high in antioxidants because it's like a berry or something from plant and just very good for you. So it's a fruit from a shrub or swamp in the Amazon rainforest. But yeah, so if you guys want to read that, just letting you know it was in there.
Yeah, you just have to click on the chat button underneath or on the bottom of your screen. It should show chat, and you just click on there. You can see, and anybody can post a question. If you don't want to ask a question, you can post a question in the chat. Does anybody have questions about any of this, about the immune system, about what supplements or oils or anything? Actually, if you have a question now, this is a great time to ask.
Well, I don't really have a question, but I was just going to throw this in, on your vitamin D. It is important. I think it's 20 minutes that people need in the sun, but that 20 minutes actually has to be if a person is naked. So that's probably not going to happen. But I happen to be, my body doesn't absorb vitamin D, and so I need it. And it was interesting. I didn't realize that until I had my blood work done and found out that, hey, even though I'm outside a lot and I am in sunshine, I don't absorb it. So I need that vitamin C or vitamin D, and vitamin D just plays so many important factors in your immune system in your body.
So are you running around naked down there, Carla?
No, I'm not. No naked for me.
Anything anybody wants to share that has something good to share about what you've used for immune system? I'll share one thing. Cammy's mentioned I take a lot of the supplements too. I absolutely love Young Living supplements. And ever since I tried one, I always like to try another one. And my cabinet's full right now, and I wish I could be on every single one, and that's how great they are. But one thing that Brenda Schuler taught me is when you feel your immune system is compromised, she said there's so many great oils like these and that, but she really hit on thyme and of course oregano. And you guys, you know how cheap those are to buy. So I'd really recommend just stocking those up, having them on hand, throw them in capsules. They're probably not good to drink. But you put them in a capsule, it's a great way to do it. So I always make sure I have thyme and oregano on, just as well as thieves oil. Because our oils, even though our supplements are infused with oils, we still need that oil added to our daily regimen to keep our system really strong, to give that extra boost that we need. And right now, I think everybody's looking for that. How do we keep our immune system above the wellness line and not hanging at it or below it? So really look at some of those essential oils to combine with your supplements that you're taking. Or I always recommend too is try something new on your Essential Rewards order. Maybe it's a new supplement, or maybe it's a new oil. You don't know how your body's going to react or respond to it until you've tried that new product. So that's what's fun about Essential Rewards is you can change up your order, and you can try something new every month if you wanted.
And you can also cook with the ones that you're mentioning, Darla. The thyme, the oregano, and basil is another one that you can. I put them in my Nisha. I don't mind that mineral essence. I do mind in my Nisha. But to get that extra boost to cook with them, you're getting that much more of those benefits, especially with oregano.
And can I don't know if I can share this, but I'm gonna ask. Carla, I think you're the one that shared this with me. Because you brought up Nisha Red. And a lot of people make cocktails with their Nisha Red, like putting their oils in there, making whatever cocktail they want with it. That's a great way to get your oils in with your Nisha. But Carla, I think I remember you mentioning to me about we all go down that road of menopause. And with me, it's been like hot flash. I mean, night sweats or whatever, getting hot flashes at night. And I remember you saying, just up your Nisha Red. Just start drinking. You know what? I ran out of Nisha Red, and oh my God, I'd never slept so horrible in my life because I hadn't been taking my Nisha Red. Got back on Nisha Red, huge difference. And I really, that's the only thing I can contribute that I changed. It was where I didn't have it, and I noticed difference in how my body temperature was reacting and my sleep habit. Of course, when you wake up 5-6 times a night, you don't get proper sleep, and what does that affect? Immune system, right, Tammy? So that's a big part too. So I really do. Nisha Red has been a big part of our family since day one, since we joined Young Living. But yeah, anybody else have a testimonial to share? I thought that was. I was so glad that Carla shared that with me, and so I really thought you were on my mind the other day. I'm like, yeah, Lord, I remember this.
So
The
Darla,
hot flash girl.
I'm doing that right now with BLM. I was thinking, well, I don't know if this is helping or not, and I quit taking it, and I'm achy as all get. I'm just achy in my hips where I'm walking and stuff. So it's like I'm probably going to start taking that again because I don't want to wait the 3 to 4 weeks for it to start. But in 1 week, I've noticed the difference.
I think that's the true test, don't you think, Karen? Just stop what you're taking and really be in tune with what you're feeling, your body. Then you kind of know, okay, I know I took this away and now I'm feeling this way. So I think that's a really good test to know if that supplement's really working for you.
Right. The other thing I just started to add to my my Nisha is the GFL or GFL, because that really is a cleanser of your cleansing organs like liver and kidneys and those kinds of things. And I didn't know that. And it's a vitality oil. So I was doing some research on that. And so I've added that to my Nisha. Melissa Pepping was talking about that at beauty school. Do you guys remember that?
Yes, and that one is not talked about a lot. It's kind of an unknown oil, and it's so beneficial.
And it's very cleansing. So
What is that oil?
GFL.
Okay, I'll look.
Gallbladder, liver, something, I think that's what it is.
Okay.
The organs that are detoxifying us or that are our cleansers is what it targets. So if you want to get rid of toxins, that's a good way.
That's good to know. Also, we're lucky enough to have some really good CBD oil, and CBD oil I have read is also good for your immune system. And I've been taking it now for, pretty regular ever since it came out. And I ran out of it for a while, and that's one of those things that when you run out of, that, hey, I guess I need that, and it does make a difference. And it even helps, I think, for hot flashes, Darla.
Yes, and I just added that to my nightly regimen with, I'll take my Nisha during the day, but then now I started doing the CBD right before bed. And I usually, I just, whatever I have right now, I think I have the cinnamon one that I take. Because I don't think it really matters which flavor or oil it has in it to help you. So
yeah, I don't think it does either.
Anybody else have anything to share or have a question? This is the time. This is kind of fun to just kind of hear how everybody's what they're using and what they're using it for and the benefits of it. Okay. Well,
I figured out I tested negative because I take almost all these supplements every day in these oils. That must be why I tested negative.
You know what, Jerry? I truly believe we do. I think it has something to say with how how, from diet to sleep to our supplements and oils and how you take care of yourself, really. And if we can try to avoid stress in any form or fashion, that's big.
Well, they say a healthy body can't get sick.
Interesting.
That is, yeah. So we all just really need to really fine tune our bodies, give it good stuff, good nutrients. Well, you guys, I wanted to share too that our next, we'll be posting this in Sherwood Oilers as well as in Wild Ripple Facebook group. And I watch your emails, you guys. I will send out an email reminder to all people in our downline of these Zoom classes. Our next one is going to be December 21st. I know it's the week of Christmas, but it's a Monday night as well at 7:30 Central Standard Time. And Miss Paula Peterson, I believe, will be sharing a little bit about emotional health. So thank you, Paula. I hope you guys will continue joining us. I think as you're going to find these topics really helpful, informational. I want to thank Tammy Dranksford again tonight. Boy, that's phenomenal information you brought us. But please do invite friends, family. Like I said, they don't have to be a member of Sherwood Oilers or even use oils. If you find something that this is going to be a topic they're going to be interested in or beneficial to, please invite them to this Zoom. Just have to share the link with them. This is open to the public. We'd love to see this whole Zoom class blow up into a big group. So, but I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight, and I will post this recording in Sherwood Oilers Facebook group as well as Wild Ripple. So those that didn't get on to watch this can jump on and watch it later. So, all right, you guys, I'll let you go and have a great eat. Jerry's raising her hand. Yes.
One quick thing. Tammy, could you did those recipes really quick. Could you type those like in a comments or something once these are posted so that we can just have those recipes?
I think that's
Thank
great.
you.
Thank you, Jerry, for reminding me. That is a wonderful idea.
you.
Yeah, because she went through them pretty fast. So, and I know I was trying to write as fast as I could, and there's some good recipes in there. So, all right, you guys, I'll let you go and have a great evening. Hope to see you on December 21st at 7:30.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
I gotta figure out how to stop the recording. Here we go.